pads today. I know that's like a holiday for you.
Man, it was like, yeah, it was Christmas in August. A lot of juice, a lot of energy, a lot of great effort. So, really we just stick to the facts, fundamentals, technique, and our finish. So, but so far, we're still in the early stage of this campaign, but the competition and the urgency is there. So we just got to continue to grow.
Do you think the guys look forward to getting into full pads as much as some of the coaches do?
The way we're structured, the way our program is structured, it's not for everybody. So coming to Oregon, you embody that. And it's our job as coaches to reinforce the etiquette and how we approach everything. Because how we do anything is how we do everything. And that's not going to change. And so that's a part of the game that we're really trying to manifest in all this and continue to replicate.
Is there one area you think you've seen the most growth collectively from your group?
I think our focus in terms of detail, really encouraging. This game is all about fundamentals. Easier said than done. So you really need your players and the guys to lock in on those every fine details, because those things have a funny way of showing up in a bigger scheme of things. So really encouraged by that. And we got to continue to pour it on and just making sure that we stack reps. We stack reps after reps. Those things are going to help refine our skill and our play.
And a lot of guys, one guy we're hearing about a lot is Jason Jones, and he's kind of coming up looking to take some reps off of Popo when he needs a breather maybe. What have you seen from Jason in his development?
Our whole thing is we want to throw everybody in there to freaking battle and put it on film. To his credit, he's done a tremendous job of focusing on his nutrition and his training. His shaping his body and refining his body every day. So those things are going to have a big implication of how much more he's going to be able to grow and whatnot, and he needs to. And that's what's everybody else. Competition breeds elevation of the quality of play, and that's exactly what we got going here now.
What are some things that would make Saturday's scrimmage a success for your group?
That line of scrimmage,
okay.
Right? Put the dent on that damn line of scrimmage. That's the biggest thing. We got to man and control that line of scrimmage. We do that, we'll give ourselves a chance. But that's our goal every time. And I think no fluffs, no nothing, and we're looking forward to that.
You've got a lot of guys back who played quite a bit, but nobody's been a full-time starter. What's it kind of like balancing some of that? But it is a deep group.
I think the biggest thing right now, guys, is have a sense of urgency to contribute. And they're in here taking good notes, and everybody's got a note and pen. Nobody's sitting around. So the encouraging about as a group, everybody's helping each other, they're challenging each other, they're elevating each other. Also, again, when your number's called, you have to produce. It's a production league, production game, but it starts with the preparation in the classroom, in the meetings, and everything else off the field.
Usually you bring in 3-4 interior guys. Keanu, I think, is the only one this year. Does he get extra attention because he's the only new guy?
I think those things, he's getting the quality reps. That's the biggest thing, guys. We got to make sure that we're maximizing every rep for all of the guys so that they're able to transition and make that for themselves. And again, you can't rob the guys from those. And if you have those reps to spread around, a kid like Keanu is going to benefit greatly. And so right now, we're just doing just that. We're everybody's getting a lot of good reps, and we're going against a really darn good offensive unit, offensive line, and Coach Alex and Coach Chris, they've done a hell of a job. So it's giving our guys quality look, and that's the biggest thing. We're getting to compete and being elevated by our guys on the offensive line. So.
Obviously, it's pretty smoky today. Did you guys as coaches take any precautions, or did you see any negative effects from the players?
I want to let the pros, the professionals let us know when it's good or not so good. I think the guys acknowledged and kept going. So I think that's the biggest thing as a team. You got to acknowledge, go to the facts, and go to the next. It's the same thing with the game. If our guys continue to process it in that demeanor, okay, to understand what the situation is and attack at full throttle, those things will be there. So, but I think we're always looking out for the safety of the guys in the group. So, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to subject our guys and ourselves in a situation that's not healthy. And so, fortunately for us, we were able to still be within means of the safety code to be able to get our work done in today.
How many guys are you confident in relying upon if a game was played in a couple of days?
Still early, but it's going to be done by committee. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys continue to put forth their claim to that, and so they'll contribute to their playing time as they continue to put it on film and earn the respect and the accountability presence among the group. So.
You talk about guys having to maximize every rep. Is there anybody who does that kind of sets the tone for that and does a really good job?
You know, right now, Keanu, I mean, there's so many guys. Keon Ware, obviously Pope was one of the older guys, Dorless, but we, as a group, you know, Jason Jones, it's been really, really great to see that. And they got to continue to do that. You know, there's nobody on the idle mode right now. Everybody's coming in there and trying to fight for every opportunity when it's given. So we just got to continue to monitor and grade them out as best we can, so we can know how that's going to shake up. But we're still early, and we'll continue to work.